Hey, what's going on? What do we call these people? Toku people?
Toku peeps?
Toku peeps?
Toku bros. Everybody's a bro. Doesn't matter if you're a girl or guy.
Taco bros.
Taco bro. Yes! That's right.
What's going on, Taco bros? It's been a while for the two of us.
It has.
It's been a little bit. Here on CDvlogscast. We just had a conversation about Power Rangers and Toku and randomness and Kamen Rider.
It recorded that part.
I try to record it in secret from Shelby because she gets nervous when we actually start jumping in and recording. So there are some spots that sound a little weird. That's just because we're having a conversation. But we decided to come back to CDvlogscast to start doing content again. We went away just, personal issues and life and trying to keep up with the schedule and stuff like that was a little more than we had bargained for. So we're back now. I think the majority of the stuff we do as far as Mega Time and stuff like that is going to be in podcast form with some of the rare video form. We can't do much as far as video is concerned right now until I get my computer fixed. Just because Shelby doesn't render. I'm usually the video editor and the renderer. But I can't render right now because every time I attempt to render, my computer shuts off. I think it's a heatsink issue, so once I get my heatsink replaced, I'll be able to, render some videos and stuff like that. But until then, we wanted to put up a Cdpodcast. I guess that seems like a pretty easy transitional name. They're going to be anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes long. We're not going to try to talk too much. At least I'm not going to try to talk too much. Even though this entire intro I've been talking.
Yeah. Like talking too much is a thing we can not do.
When I get nervous, I talk. That's basically what it boils down to. I have productive nervousness. Anyway, we recorded this a little bit ago. We were talking about Dino Charge information, Tokuger, Kyorager ending. We talked about a bunch of stuff in a half hour.
And let's let them go on and listen to it.
Okay. We'll do what she says, and we'll let you guys go listen to it. So I hope you enjoy. Leave us comments, feedback, if there's anything you guys want to talk about. Subscribe. Later. Enjoy. Yeah. MMPR, Dino Thunder.
And remember how we were saying at first that the old song wouldn't fit, and then I suddenly made it fit.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't think they would go that route. I think they've heard the fans as far as tired of the rehashing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not saying they would rehash it. I'm just saying that, it's kind of...
I would be upset if they did the same song again.
You'd be upset if they did the same song?
Yeah. I don't know, that was probably my favorite part of...
there's going to be a lot of people that would be upset if they don't do the same song. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
There's going to be people upset either way. There's going to be people that are like, oh, that's what Power Rangers is about.
It's Saban. Of course there are going to be people that are upset regardless.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just one of those things where if your name is Saban and you own the Power Rangers property, you cannot win. Yeah. It's just how it is. Yeah. It really is, but
it would be nice if they reinvented the song. It would be even nicer if they let me sing it.
Like, I understand that it's a kid's show, but that's still not an excuse. You have to realize that your target audience... Okay, your target audience might be kids, but your actual audience... I would say...
There you go.
I would say generously is 50-50. Giving Saban the benefit of the doubt, I would say 50-50 is the spread between adult viewers and kid viewers.
Well, not only that, it's the kids who watch. and then the adults who have to watch with their kids, and then the adults that choose to watch who don't even have children.
Mm-hmm.
That's us.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. Power Rangers has been on, what, this is their, is it 20th anniversary? Is that what Super Megaforce is?
I'm not sure. I think it might be 25th. I haven't been watching as long as you. You're the veteran.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Know it. Anyway, a long fucking time has passed since 1993. And,
Wait. You know the year and you can't do math?
I'm not at work. It's too late.
I shouldn't laugh because I'm not doing the math either.
Do it for me. What the hell? You're just gonna laugh at me. But, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna tell you. Oh yeah, the people who started watching originally now have kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can relate, especially with something like Super Megaforce. Which is why I think it's gonna do so well here. I mean, just watching the first episode, I felt was leaps and bounds better than Megaforce. Probably because I recognized the source material. I never watched Ghost Ager. Mm-hmm. But I just felt like these actors matched with that source footage of the suited actors from Gokaiger actually gave the American actors more personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was fun.
The Yellow Ranger's personality matched much better. And so it gave the Girl Rangers more finesse,
mm-hmm.
you know?
Well, it allowed you to tell them apart.
Because
honestly, in Megaforce, you could superimpose yellow and pink all you wanted, and it would still be the same fight scene.
And I think that it gave, what's his name? The Red Ranger?
Oh, fuck, I always forget what his goddamn name is. Travis? Not Travis.
Troy?
Is it Troy?
I don't know.
Troy. We'll go with Troy. That sounds right. I don't know what his fucking name is.
We watched the episode the other night.
I don't remember. He's so forgettable.
His fighting style now with the new Gokaiger footage is...
We'll just call him Spectacular because he's not quite marvelous yet.
It's not quite marvelous. Spectacular. Captain Spectacular? That sounds weird.
Captain Spectacular. It sounds like somebody's on like a puppet show.
I was going to say, it makes him sound... That would be rude. It makes him sound very theatrical.
Like somebody who's on like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
But the only one that didn't match up, like you had mentioned one time to me before, was the Black/Green Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
And I know his name, but I still can't remember that one. Is it Jake?
Yeah. So. Yeah, because Blue Ranger's Noah.
Mm-hmm. See, we know their names.
That's because they actually have some kind of personality that you can remember.
We like them. Yeah, Jake didn't quite match up, but his... I
thought it was funny they gave him a joke in the first episode of Super Megaforce to kind of make him seem like the silly type.
Uh-huh.
The whole where he was like, does anybody notice that my key's the wrong color? Like, they kind of gave him a little more of the humorous personality, I feel. I don't know. I think I don't know. Because Dawn, out of the suit, was just as zany and crazy as Dawn in the suit for Gokaiger. I don't know. I still feel like, in a weird way, Jake to Gokai Green worked.
You know, and my theory, the reason it worked is because of his voice acting while the in-suit shots were being played. Because of, you know, how he was saying his lines underneath the footage. Because a lot of the other Rangers kind of struggled with their stuff at first, and it didn't sound... I don't know, it was just weird, but he's really good at it, and I think that's what kind of made it better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just feel like he's the best actor out of all of them. It's just...
Pink is pretty good. I mean, Pink's demo that was posted after she got the job on Power Rangers was actually really good. But I feel like they... I don't want to like just start throwing rocks at Saban, but it almost feels like they downplay the female characters to boost up the male characters. I feel like if it was a little more equal as far as male to female, we would get a lot more freedom with the female characters. I feel like they'd be able to perform a little bit better.
Yeah, because the lines that Yellow delivers are kind of sassier, and Pink's lines are just sort of...
bland.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just generic fucking Power Ranger quotes.
Basically.
Honestly, and it's been that way... I don't know if it's been the way the entirety, because when Disney had it, there was some pretty good character development. And I know, you know, people fucking hate the Disney seasons, but I just feel Kimberly was the same way in MMPR. She just had the corniest fucking lines. Especially when she was, like, fighting in suit. The corniest fucking one-liners.
The in-suit lines are the worst.
And I feel like, what's her name, Emma? Or is that Yellow?
No, Pink is Emma.
Okay, so Emma is the new Kimberly. You know, she has those same lines. Just corny. But I guess that's just Power Rangers in a nutshell. It's just corny. I'm excited for Dino Charge, though. Like, Super Megaforce, I'm excited for. I don't know how they're going to do it, though, because Megaforce seemed like it went by really fast. So maybe Super Megaforce is going to be more episodes.
At one point in time, you said Megaforce was just transitioning. You know, this was your theory. That Megaforce was just like the transition to try and get to Super Megaforce with all the cool awesomeness. And I hope that you were right, because I like Super Megaforce, and I like all of this nostalgia with all the...
Well, I mean, honestly, if you think about it, if they were going to adapt Gokaiger, they would have, roughly 50 episodes of source footage from Gokaiger.
By the way, it was 20th anniversary.
20? Oh. But if they were to use the straight-up Gokaiger footage, they'd have about 50 episodes of footage. And I would say about 20 to 25 of those episodes they couldn't use because of the pre-NMPR suits. Because if you remember, the first quarter of Gokaiger was all of the old past Rangers. You know, like Gao Ranger or Go Ranger and shit like that.
Unless they try to do the thing that they did with Jake's green key in the first episode.
Yeah, I think it's a little easier with the key, as far as like the whole misdirection thing.
It is, but
then
if anyone can do it, it's
10 seasons of source footage.
Now, I'm not saying that's what they're going to do. I'm just saying,
I honestly
if
think
anyone can do it,
they should have just used the Gokaiger footage, all of it. We already in the MMPR universe, we have already established that there are other Power Rangers at different planets. With the Aquatarian Rangers, or Kaku Ranger, I think is what it was in Sentai. So we know that there are... and Trey of Trifuria, who was the Gold Ranger in Zeo. So we know in the MMPR universe, I guess Lost Galaxy is one, Space is one. Anyway, we know that there are other Rangers in other planets. So why not just a one line from some omnipresence, Gosei, say, oh, well, you have to go collect the powers of these intergalactic rangers. You know, and then it's solved. You have all these other suits you can use, and you don't have to spend a shit ton of time explaining why these exist, but we only know MMPR forward.
Mm-hmm. And we'll get a lot more content out of it.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, I think that's why they used Ghost Ager. And I don't know if this whole, well, they have to use every season thing, I don't know if that's legit, because I've never seen anything that says that's the way it is, or if it's just fans explaining why Saban adapts shitty seasons like Ghost Ager. Because when Ghost Ager was being adapted, everyone was all up in arms. Oh, they should just skip to Gokaiger. And then everyone started talking about, oh, well, Saban's under contract and can't skip. Well, we know they can skip now because they're skipping Go Bust. I think using what was salvageable from Go Sager allowed them to cut a large chunk of their 50 episode minimum, whatever one season runs in Power Rangers. I think it's about 50 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It allowed them to take a significant chunk out of that. Instead of doing 50 episodes, now they only got to do like 26.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty smart move if you have 2 seasons where you can't use one season because it didn't do that well, and you can't use the other because it has a bunch of footage that the audience it's intended for has no information on. Well, you just mash them together and get your 50 episodes that way.
So, this has to last until the rest of this year, though, right?
Yeah.
Because Dino Charge is coming out in 2015.
Yeah. February 2015.
Power Ranger episodes don't come out during summer.
I don't know. I saw something. Fact. I saw something that said that there will be a new episode every week.
But Power Ranger episodes usually cut off during summer. That is fact.
Well, it's fact for new Saban era. When I was a kid and when Disney had it, there was every week. It was a weekly show that had new episodes every week.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But last summer, that's when they stopped. That's when the hiatus is.
And I think that's because they needed to stretch it through to 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were still in the process of, A, getting all of the past Rangers back for Super Mega Force, and B, they still had to fucking write it. Like, they had no idea besides the big legendary war and the fact that it was going to connect to Mega Force figured out yet. So I think that's what it was. I think they needed to buy time, and since there was that huge trend in TV of, oh, well, we'll do half a series here, take a 6-month break, and then do the rest of the series then, I think it was just perfect timing for them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's how it's going to be, forever. If it is, that sucks, because I fucking hate that model.
Well, a lot of shows stop airing their new episodes in the summer. Either A, because kids don't watch TV, or B, to encourage children to play outside, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole thing. But, there's usually, reruns all summer. That's what happens with kids' TV shows.
Yeah. And I know
Power Rangers is
Saban,
one of those.
he was doing a lot of airing of old seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll air the older stuff and reruns and all that while school's out.
Which I think is pretty cool. Gives the younger audience a chance to learn some of the history. So that's pretty cool.
If Dino Charge is modeled after Kyoryuger, can the cast be equally as attractive and good at acting, please?
They're not going to be.
Aw, man. Come on. Give me a break.
How about we just dub over it like Korea does?
Oh, so, wait. Kyoryuger cast.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there just one female?
Well, there is at the beginning.
Right.
At the end,
we have a Kyoryu Violet.
Yeah.
I forgot about her.
I think Kyoryu Violet was probably my favorite design out of all of the Kyoryugers. Even when it was the dude, the old doctor.
Uh-huh.
The face on the helmet just looks so fucking mean. And it's purple.
I freaking love purple. I mean, you love purple. We love purple.
So they released some of the synopsis for Dino Charge.
Why didn't you tell me that sooner? Tell me now.
It's about, supposedly these aliens come down and give 12 dinosaurs these, I forgot what they called them, energy prisms or something. Basically the batteries.
I think I read that, but I wasn't sure I trusted the source.
Well, this is coming from the New York Times, I think. I think whoever reported on it first, it was in that same article.
Okay.
So, aliens come down, give 12 dinosaurs the space prisms, whatever you want to fucking call them, space batteries, and they are tasked with the duty of protecting them because they're powerful. Well, the meteor hits Earth, kills off all the dinosaurs. So these prisms are scattered. And the way the synopsis made it sound was a space bounty hunter is now coming to Earth to reclaim the prisms because he wants the power.
And those are the enemies in the show.
I'm assuming those are the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now the task of the descendants of those 12 chosen dinosaurs to reclaim the prisms and protect them from the bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm. And I guess the 12 chosen dinosaurs are our,
They're the 12 Killrangers.
Yeah, not the Kyoranger Rangers, but the dinosaurs that help our Kyoranger Rangers.
Well, yeah, the partners. They're
yeah.
You know, Gawatira and those guys.
I forgot what they're called.
Dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs. No, I mean, like, I guess mechas, but... Because, I mean, if it were Dino Mech, I don't know.
I think there was a reference to the bird, too. I forgot what... I can't remember. I read it a couple of days ago.
Oh,
their leader in Kyoranger, the big bird.
Guy, yeah.
Because, I mean, he's essentially like Doggy Kruger from SPD.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what they said about him. I think it'd be cool if, since, I don't know if Saban's just outright skipping Go Buster, or if he's gonna do Kyoranger because he knows it can sell, because dinosaurs always sell. And then when it comes time to talk about Tokuger or Go Buster, weigh his options and then adapt whichever one's the safest. Or, if he is going to skip Go Buster, I say why not use those suits as a new Psycho Ranger dynamic. Have the Go Busters be the bounty hunters. So you have a good Ranger versus bad Ranger dynamic in this new season. And they're not just recoded versions of the same suits.
I think the Go Busters suits already look like bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, it's because they're all like armed to the teeth and shit, so like, they have holsters on them and the fucking thing that teleports their gun to them. So they look like officers.
What was the Go Buster tagline to get their weapons to them? Do you remember?
Go Joe. Go Joe. It's G.I. Joe's call. You're supposed to laugh.
I didn't know that. I never watched G.I. Joe.
Let's go bustin'? Is that what it was?
No. Oh, it was
remember.
It was we had
More phenomenal.
It was something about morphin. It's morphin time.
Let's morph in? No, that wasn't the Henshin. God, I don't remember.
All of their calls though were really funny because they were all in English and they were said by that Japanese guy who's clearly not.
I don't understand why they wouldn't at least attempt to adapt Go Buster.
Because all of the things are in English, like.
Well, I mean, they gave so many nods to Power Rangers. It was pretty much just plug and play.
It's practically laid out.
I mean, the only reason why I could see why they wouldn't do it is because Toei themselves said, hey, this didn't do too well, but Kyoranger did, and we just finished. You know, I could see if they stepped up and said, hey, this wasn't a great series, we don't expect you to try to adapt this.
I think that Saban should have taken your advice and not gone with stupid sunglasses. Because that was Go Buster's thing, was the sunglasses, remember?
Well, yeah, I mean, it wasn't their henshin device, but it was their out-of-suit stuff. I think a spy-themed Power Ranger show could do really awesome. It doesn't have to be Go Buster.
I mean, if they took
if Saban put in the effort to actually write a kick-ass season using the Go Buster footage, I think it would do really well.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you can make spies cool again for kids. You can sell them the binoculars, the fucking, like, all their little gadgets and gizmos.
The kids would want the sunglasses. Come on.
Mm-hmm. If you did a package deal with the sunglasses, a camera, and binoculars, they don't have to be the ones that they use in the show. Just like some really cheap, generic fucking knockoff that you slap the Go Buster sticker on. Boom, selling like hotcakes.
You are such a wonderful salesman.
Like, I don't know. I feel like it could, if it was treated right and they actually gave a shit, then they could write a really cool show behind Go Buster. Like I said, I really like the suits. I thought the suits were awesome.
And the fighting sequences are wonderful. They're doing flips and cool stuff.
And I watched the mech fights again. I forgot how cool the mechs looked in Go Buster.
I don't remember, but I believe you.
Like, the gorilla looks really cool.
Oh yeah, I remember.
The rabbit helicopter looks really cool. The jaguar, I mean, they all look really fucking awesome. And they look like the technical robots.
And you remember how they talk? They talk.
They're not just standing in, like, a weird room with a bunch of LEDs waving their arms about. They're actually in a cockpit again. And
they're little, and they're real. Like, they follow them around. I mean, they don't have to do that part, obviously, because that's the Japanese footage, but...
I think they would still do, like, the little companions.
But they're so cute.
It'd be kind of hard not to, because they are such an essential part to the show.
It would be awesome.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm still excited to see what they do with Dino Charge and Kill Ranger. I say it every time they announce new Power Rangers. I want a new Psycho Ranger dynamic. I want a new Evil Ranger. I think the last one we got was White Dino Thunder. So I think he was evil first. Make it happen. Damn it.
I was trying to think about Samurai. So I was thinking if there was a evilish ranger.
Well, there was the old Power Ranger that played an evil person.
Yeah, I remember that. That's why. That's what was
Derek in that show.
Decker? No, it was Decker.
Decker. I didn't really watch Samurai. I only watched Samurai when you wanted me to watch Samurai.
I know. It's okay. If you saw Shinkender, you saw Samurai.
Yeah, it was just a shot-for-shot remake. But yeah, I'm excited for Dino Charge. I'm really excited for Super Mega Force, just because I'm a nostalgia whore. And I'm excited for Toku-Ramble, which Toku-Ramble should be starting in a week or so, right? Don't they usually start on like the 15th or something? Or is that this Saturday?
I think
it's this Saturday.
Because Friday, which is tomorrow, is Valentine's Day.
That's right. But yeah, I mean, I want to see what all the hubbub is about with Toku-Ramble. I want to see if people actually avoid watching it like they keep saying they're going to.
Really?
They say that, yeah, they say it every season, but they never fucking avoid watching it.
Well, they have to see it because they want to see what it's about. I want to know what's going on with it. I want to see all the color changing stuff. And, Dino Charge is going to have to wait for another year, sadly.
Yeah, I mean, it is sad, but we still have Super Mega Force. That's what we're...
I'm really excited about Super Mega Force. That's
It's weird. It's weird that we're upset that the new season of Power Rangers isn't here yet, even though the new season of Power Rangers hasn't started yet. Like, it's funny. Like, I can't believe they made the announcement so fast.
According to one of the pages, the Dino Charge is air quotes fan fictional, and that's why I'm all like surreal and not trusting things.
Last year, there was a logo posted on some forum site that was Power Rangers Dino Charge. But since the announcement, that has been taken down, and that, I don't know, that fanfic thing was renamed Power Rangers Dino Chargers.
Oh.
So I don't know. It seems like the sources we're getting them from are pretty legit. If this is just a huge hoax, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Like, this is the most elaborate hoax I would have ever been witness to. Because it has everybody talking. All of the official sites that we go to, you know, J-Fusion, Henshin Justice, Hirotaku, fucking Bruno and Mia at MMPR Toys, they're all saying this is official news. If it turns out to be just like one of those Reddit things where they're like, what leaked news will get the most controversy, blah blah blah. If it's one of those things, it'd be fucking awesome.
I'll be mad.
I won't even be mad. I would be impressed. To be able to just plant the seed into a fandom like that and just have all fucking hell break loose, that's fucking talent. That's crazy talent.
If that happens, I will blame you.
Why are you gonna blame me? I didn't do it.
Because you sound rather guilty.
You think I did it? I'm the mastermind?
No, but you sound...
I'm mastermind. That's why they're casting me for the new villain in Super Mega Force.
Yep. I don't doubt it.
So we have plenty of stuff to look forward to for the next year to 2 years, as far as Super Mega Force, Tokuger, Gaim still, and then Dino Charge if it's real. We get an Orange Ranger. It'll be the first official American Orange Ranger if they adapt it. So that's exciting.
We better have the Kyoru Violet adaptation.
I think we will. Actually, I think they released the casting information. Well, like the characters, who they're supposed to be. But I don't know if that was official or not. I don't know. I think the best part about Tokuger 6th Ranger being orange isn't the fact that we get an Orange Ranger. That's pretty cool. But it's the fact that we don't get a metallic 6th Ranger. I think that is awesome. We stay away from silver, we stay away from gold. Those are the two most overplayed 6th Ranger colors ever. And one of my favorite Rangers is Gokai Silver. I just think we should get away from that. Use strange colors like brown. Tan.
Brown. Or tan.
Fucking desert mauve. Whatever.
You don't even know.
Besides silver and gold.
I was going to say, you don't even know what color that is, but then I remembered.
Or if you do want to do a metallic Ranger, do like a copper.
I was going to say that.
Or Teflon.
I don't know what Teflon is.
It's like the non-stick surface on frying pans. But it's kind of grayish. It's more
cool. Like, that's basically... that's just another way of saying black. No, metallic black.
No, it's charcoal. Shiny black. It's like a charcoal gray.
Shiny gray.
Shiny charcoal color.
Shiny dark gray. Shiny dark silver.
What if we had one that was like chameleon paint?
What?
Like, you know, like on imports, they put that chameleon paint that what's it called? Translucent? Not translucent, that's see-through. Shit. What's the name? Pearlescent. So it's like when one color is layered on top of another color. So it looks like one color when you're looking at it in the sun from one angle, but then you turn and it like changes from like greens and purples and shit.
That's badass. What about it?
Have you ever seen that before?
I mean, I know I've never seen it, but like I can imagine the effect because I think I've seen it on other things that are natural, not something man-made.
What would be a cool Sixth Ranger that no one would think about?
Flesh.
Flush?
Flesh.
That look weird.
I know, that's why I said it.
A flesh-toned ranger?
Exactly.
Oh, that's weird.
Right?
I don't know. I can't think of anything. I like copper. I'm gonna stick with copper.
Flesh for the win.
Flesh for the win. Fucking Hannibal Lecter.
I'm not going to eat anyone.
Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the first episode of CD's podcast. We rambled a little bit. Shelby got a few words in. I rambled most.
I talked more than usual, I hope.
I think you did. I think you did pretty good.
Well,
I think podcasts are a little easier than videos, just because you can be comfortable and do them.
I don't feel like all of our viewers are staring at me constantly.
I think that's just a personal thing on your end.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, I wouldn't be afraid of it. I know the viewers are staring at me. I mean, fucking look at me. I am gorgeous. Alright guys, well we're going to end this episode here. We hope you enjoyed it. Like I said in the intro, that I just recorded like a second ago.
Wow.
Post-editing magic is awesome. But if you have any feedback for us, if there's anything you want us to talk about, if there's anything you guys want to talk about with us, that's the cool part about doing a podcast is we can invite whoever we want to come talk to us.
Yeah.
We can do a cool group conversation about Power Ranger stuff if you guys want to.
That's a whole 3 people.
It's a whole 3 people. We can get up to like 5 people on Skype.
But only 5. If you go over that, it's calamity.
Well, that's just going back to our old RN days. And that's just because everyone wanted to talk at once.
And the Skype call will crash and die.
I don't think we're that bad.
You remember when we had like 12 people on a call?
I do remember that. I don't know. I think there's a limit to it now because you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, if you guys want to join us for some Power Rangers talk and some Sentai talk and Toku-Ramble, send us a message on YouTube. I don't think we have an email set up for CD yet.
Nope, so just message on YouTube,
Yeah.
say hi.
Private message, comment. You know what? Comment in the comment section if you want to join, and we will send you a message with contact information. How about
There you
that?
go.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, hope you have a good one. Later.
Bye-bye.